Good day! In today's lesson, we will be dealing with workplace writing, specifically electronic messaging. So this will be our genre focus. You'll learn how to do electronic messaging. So let us know what is meant by an email. When we say email, it is an abbreviation for electronic mail. It is a common form of communication that uses a computer and a software to send and receive messages. There are many advantages of using email, and one of these is that your message can be delivered extremely fast when compared to traditional post that may take you weeks or months. You can also receive the response in a short period of time using email. Email is also accessible anywhere as long as you have internet connection. Furthermore, email is paperless. You don't need to have a paper to write your letter. Doing so will also help our planet. Email also allows for instant access of information and files. So those are some of the benefits of using email. Now, how to write an electronic email. So we have here the organization of your email message. What should be the content of your mail? First, we have the heading. It contains the email address and the subject. It also has CC, which means carbon copy. It allows the sender to send a carbon copy of the email to someone apart from the recipient. Let's say I'll send an email to Sarah, and I also want to send the same file or copy with Alex. What I'll do is I'll put the email address of Alex to the CC part, so that he can have the copy of my mail too. Later on, I'll show you a sample about that. Next is the beginning. Here, like in any letter, there is a one-liner salutation. Example, Dear. Then, develop the subject in the first sentence of your message. Be straight to the point. And for the middle part of your mail, give all the necessary information or details of your message, but keep your paragraph concise. Limit your ideas or message and organize your ideas using numbers, keys, or headings. And for the ending part of your email, here you should give a polite closure and make sure your reader is aware what follow-up action is required. For you to understand it clearly, let's have a sample email message. For our heading, we have this, to CC at the subject. In the word to, you'll type here the email address of the recipient of your message or the receiver of your message. Make sure that you type correctly the email address so that you can be sure that he or she will really get your mail. And since I want Mom Jessica to have a copy of my mail, I attach her email address in the CC. And for the subject, which is also the topic or what is the email is all about, I have here meeting regarding quarterly test. So this will be the subject of the email. And for the beginning, here's the example. We have the salutation, which is, Dear Annalyn. I would like to invite you to a meeting this Friday regarding our quarterly test. So that's how you'll do it. Now let's have a complete sample email message. Let's read for the beginning again. We have, Dear Annalyn, I would like to invite you to a meeting this Friday regarding our quarterly test. As you can see here, it is straight to the point because it already says here the purpose of the mail. In the middle, we have, I think this will be a good time to discuss our strategy in conducting them so that we can maximize our sources. As you can see here, it is concise and gives the necessary information about what are they going to talk out in the meeting. And for the ending, we have, I hope you can make it to this meeting. It will mean a lot to me. Marian Gonzalez, Lead Coordinator. As you can see here, the writer gives a polite closure and makes sure that the reader is aware what follow-up action is required, which in this example is for her to attend the said meeting. Take note as well that it is formal to type your name at the end of your message. Now we also have here netiquettes. If there's a so-called etiquette, we also have here netiquettes, the do's and don'ts of email messaging. These are the things that you should and shouldn't do in writing or typing an email. You should use an instructive or informational subject line which clearly states what the email is about. Avoid writing hello or hi as your subject line. Just like what I've said earlier, be straight to the point. Second, prioritize the most significant information first. After this, that's the time when you can already write the least important points. Number 3, you must also use bulleted or number points to make the message clear, because this will make your message organized. And number 4, you must also use simple grammar. Don't make it complex so that your recipient will understand easily your message. Number 5, use or write short sentences, but make sure that it is clearly written and will not be understood or will not be misunderstood by the receiver. And also, you must bear in mind to not use all capital letters because this will give an impression that you are angry or you are shouting. And of course, don't use acronyms or those shortened words like BTW, which stands for by the way. So just follow this and you'll be able to write your own email. So that would be all for today. I hope you've learned something from me today. Thank you.